Hello, gorgeous people. I want to share with you just now the truth of what I am going through in my process of creation of videos for us on YouTube. Because I know that when we share the truth of what we are experimenting on a human and divine levels, it may serve some of you. What I witness is that I have some direct pull from my heart, from my oversoul to come and share different things. And sometimes I let my mind come on board. And when I let it come on board, very often it creates delay, it creates doubt, it creates procrastination, it creates hesitation. And then I can see my energy draining. I can see the momentum losing its power. I can see the integrity, the purity of the message I wanted to share at first diluting. And I'm really here to share in full alignment with who I am, in full alignment with my soul, with the spirit of life. And I can observe as well in those moments when I start questioning, meaning when I go from my heart to my head, I can observe that emotions like sadness, like anger are coming. And that's okay. Everything is okay. It is just to bring myself back to the truth of my heart and then move again from that space. When we feel a pull inside of us to express something, to do something, the only thing we have to do as a human is to move instantly, is to listen to that and to hold that without trying to make anything of that, without trying to give meaning to that, without trying to arguing or to add something or to withdraw something to that. It is to recognize that it is already perfect as it is and the most powerful as it can be. And in those moments, faith is what allows us as humans to move when we hear inner pulls, inner calls, without having any proof of what it will create, of where it will lead us, but to give full trust to that direct knowing. And faith includes the heart. And the heart is the passport for magic, for miracles, for truth, for beyond time and space, for our highest potentials, for our greatest destiny. Faith is not related to any religion in my world. It is much bigger than self-confidence. It is vertical, transcendental. It implies a contact with higher dimensions within us. When you choose faith, because it's a choice, it is first a choice. When you choose to have faith, to trust fully the pull within you, the whispers of your oversoul, of your heart, then you can relax and enjoy the ride, because the when and the how is not our human job. It is the job of our higher self, higher dimensions, source, God, the universe, whatever you name it. The how and the when are not our job as human. Our job as human is to really keep the space free of any resistance, free of doubt, free of excuses, free of shame, of guilt, of fear, so that this pull, this deep desire, this soul desire can come into form very quickly. The only thing that we are here to experiment is truly to be the most possible, to be available to all that is already here as higher possibilities, to open to our own expression, our own self-expression, to let it be seen, to vibrate it, to feel joy in any moment, because everything is interconnected with love. Faith is a state of consciousness. It's a state of consciousness which includes the heart. It's a state of being. It's an operating mode that we have to choose first. Faith doesn't explain, argue, justify. Faith remembers. Faith activates. Faith moves in a different way. Life responds. Faith creates the pathway to manifest effortless. Faith is a reminder of who we are as pure love, as pure consciousness, as oneness, as quantum humans. Faith implies to surrender, to let control energy aside, to open our hearts, to remember who we are. Faith reminds us to be before doing, to receive, to listen deeply, to create space, to cultivate stillness, presence. We are faith. This is our true nature. We are this vast space. We are this eternity. Faith lives in our heart, not in our head. Faith bypasses the logic, the linear. It is the nature of life, surrendering to the unknown, knowing that the unknown is love frequency. There is no loneliness in faith frequency. There is no shame in faith frequency. There is no doubt in faith frequency. But we can feel doubt and yet attune to faith frequency. We can still feel fear and yet attune to faith frequency. The field remembers who we are. The truth of who we are is always here. All the potentialities are always here in the field, available at any time, in any places. But we as humans sometimes are not aware of it, or we forgot. When we choose faith, we choose to stay aware of it, to return to it. We choose to be available to these highest possibilities we co-create. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you again soon. And remember, we are here to fully be. Take care.